The Simpsons is one of the most beloved TV shows of all time. But even the most dedicated fans have their breaking points. Here are 10 episodes that made fans question their loyalty and in some cases stop watching the show. The two-part mystery, Who Shot Mr. Burns, had everyone talking back in 1995, and everyone guessing during the break between the seasons, with the main suspects being Homer Simpson and Waylon Smithers. But the revelation that it was actually baby Maggie Simpson didn't sit well with everyone. Some fans felt let down by the reveal, finding it a bit of a cop-out. This marked the beginning of some fans starting to feel like the show was losing its edge. The Principal and the Pauper was one of the most controversial episodes in Simpsons history, when it was revealed that Principal Skinner was actually an imposter.
I'm Skinner. I'm an imposter. My real name is Armin Tamzarian.
Fans were outraged. Some viewers felt this did his character a disservice. It felt like the show betrayed years of character development, leading some viewers to drop the series right then and there.
Call yourself whatever the hell you want.
Well, now there's no need for profanity.
Alone Again, Natural Diddly, is the episode where Maude Flanders, Ned's wife, tragically dies in a freak accident.
Hey, racing fans! Who wants a free t-shirt?
I need a shirt!
Ooh, a bobby pin!
The sudden and rather heartless way the show handled her death left many fans feeling cold. While The Simpsons has always played with dark humor, this moment felt particularly cruel and unnecessary to many fans.
Oh my lord, she's dead!
The mean-spirited nature of Maude's death and the emotional void it left behind made the show feel less heartfelt and more cynical. It was a moment that signaled a shift in tone for The Simpsons. For some, it was a sign that The Simpsons had lost its emotional depth, and it marked a point where they decided to stop watching. Barting Over was marketed as the 300th episode of a long-running animated series, despite actually being the 302nd aired episode in terms of broadcast order. The episode features Bart discovering that he was a child star in a commercial.
Wait, I was in a commercial? I don't remember this at all.
And sues Homer for spending his earnings.
I was told this would be televised!
Bart becomes emancipated from Homer and Marge and moves out of their family home. While the premise had potential, the execution fell flat, with many fans finding it uninspired and lacking the charm of earlier Bart-centric episodes. The appearance of Tony Hawk as a guest star also felt forced, and made viewers pine for the days when unique characters with compelling storylines were created for guest stars instead of tedious cameo appearances. In Codependence Day, Marge develops a drinking problem while bonding with Homer. The episode took a dark turn when Homer let Marge take the blame for his DUI.
I'm gonna be incarcerated. I'm going to jail.
This betrayal was too much for some viewers, who felt that Homer's character had become too selfish and unlikable. The show's early days depicted Homer as a loving husband, who would always do what was right for his wife and kids. However, over the years, this aspect of Homer started to slip away, and he began acting in ways that made him downright unlikable, causing viewers to tune out. The Simpsons movie was a major hit with both audiences and critics alike. The film was a fantastic showcase of what the series could achieve on the big screen, with its clever humor, memorable moments, and high-stakes storyline,
which involves killing you all.
Many fans felt that it was a perfect capstone for the series, a grand celebratory farewell. For some viewers, The Simpsons movie felt like a natural endpoint for the show. Despite enjoying the film, they saw it as a great place to conclude their experience with The Simpsons. The movie proved that the show still had plenty of life and creativity, but it also seemed like a fitting moment to step away, leaving on a high note. The movie's success highlighted the show's enduring appeal, but also underscored a sense that the series had reached its peak. For many, it was a respectful and satisfying way to say goodbye to the Springfield they knew and loved. That 90s show completely retconned the backstory of Homer and Marge, placing them in the 1990s and turning Homer into a grunge musician. This episode was widely criticized for its inconsistency with the show's established timeline and characters. The rewrite of the couple's history felt jarring and unnecessary, alienating many longtime fans and was a breaking point for some viewers. Not only did the episode mess with the previously established story, it also felt strange to witness Homer growing up in an era that The Simpsons had already existed in. Lisa Goes Gaga features pop star Lady Gaga. The premise revolves around Lisa Simpson being the least popular student in Springfield, leading Lady Gaga to come to town to boost her self-esteem.
Someone in Springfield needs my help.
It's all a bit much.
Now, Lisa, if that didn't fundamentally change who you are, I don't know what.
And the episode was criticized for relying too heavily on a celebrity cameo and not enough on substance. It stands as the all-time worst Simpsons episode. Fans felt it was a far cry from the clever satire of the show's early years.
No buts.
And for many, it marked the point where The Simpsons had officially jumped the shark.
Coming up next, the Flintstones meet the Jetsons.
Uh-oh, I smell another cheap cartoon crossover.
The Simpsons Guy is a crossover episode with Family Guy. While some fans were excited about the crossover, others felt that the blend of Family Guy's edgy humor with The Simpsons' more grounded style didn't work. In the episode, the Griffin's family stay with the Simpsons family after they had their car stolen. For some viewers, it was jarring to witness the two distinct animation styles clash.
I'm in danger.
Despite the opportunity to bring together iconic characters from both shows, the episode ended up feeling like a missed opportunity. It seemed more focused on cramming in as many crossover moments as possible,
Most having, most speaking.
rather than delivering a meaningful story.
If you ask me, neither of these beers is wholly original.
The episode was polarizing, and for some fans, it underscored how much The Simpsons had changed.
Good morning.
They felt the crossover represented a creative low point,
Oh, crap.
prompting them to stop watching. The Simpsons is notable not just for its fantasy setting,
Now it's Croso.
but for being the final episode to feature the Quickie Mart proprietor, Apu Nahasapima Petalon, in a speaking role.
Take a peasant, leave a peasant.
Apu, introduced in the first season, became one of Springfield's most significant characters.
You've got to start selling this for more than $1 a bag. We lost 4 more men on this expedition.
If you can think of a better way to get ice, I'd like to hear it.
However, over the years, some viewers grew critical of his racial representation, especially since he was voiced by a white actor, Hank Azaria. Eventually, Azaria stepped down from the role, and after The Simpsons, Apu only appeared as a silent background character. For some viewers, seeing a beloved character removed felt like a step too far, causing them to give up on The Simpsons entirely.
What? What are you thinking? I mean, thank you. Come again.
Whether you stuck it out
You're missing out on some fun.
or jumped ship, there's no denying that these episodes had a big impact on the show's legacy.
The worst episode ever.